Hi guys, today you have the assignment of finding the perimeter of polygons, and polygons are just shapes. So in order to find the perimeter, we are going to count the outside of the shape. So remember, perimeter is the outside. It's like our fence. It goes around the outside. So let's start counting. So we're going to count the outside of this perimeter. I like to kind of mark off or touch, or if you need to, I would even press this button to make that shape a little bigger. That will make it easier to see. So I'm going to start counting 1, 2, 3. So on these turns, you have to count both sides. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So the perimeter of this shape would be 22. And when I'm picking whether it's centimeters or square centimeters, we use square centimeters for the area, but for perimeter, we just use centimeters. So my answer would be centimeters. Okay, let's try another one. So same idea here. I'm going to, again, make my picture a little bigger just because it makes it easier to count. And then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So notice that I have every side identified. I know my answer is 26, and I'm not going to pick square inches because I'm not doing area. I'm doing perimeter, so it's going to be inches. So another way to solve for perimeter problems is to then count or add up the outsides. So when we did area, we multiplied. When we find perimeter, we add. So in order to find the perimeter of this shape, I need to add all of my sides together. So one of the things I need to make sure is that I'm adding together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. Because if I'm not adding together 8 numbers, then I'm not going to have my right answer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find numbers that I know the answers to. Like I know 8 and 8 is 10. I know 8 and not 8 and 8. 8 and 2 is 10. I know 8 and 2 is also 10. I know 6 and 4 is 10. And then I have a 6 and an 8 left. So I'm going to put 6 and an 8 left. And I'm going to add those all together. So 0 plus 0 plus 0. I know that's 0. That's pretty easy. And then I have 6 plus 8. 6 plus 8 equals 14. So I put my 4 down here, carry my 1. And then I have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which I know is also 4. So there would be my answer. So I'm going to put 44 feet or square feet. I don't put square unless I am doing my area. Now I put the numbers together that I knew equal 10 to make it easier. You don't have to do that. That's just an option. So I'm drawing a figure with the given perimeter of 14 units. In order to do this, you just need to count the outside of these shapes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually, if you count half of them, then you know what the other 6 plus 6, these are going to be the same because these two sides are the same and these two sides are the same. I know 6 plus 6 equals 12, so that's not going to be 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16, so I know this is not the right answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we already said 6 plus 6 equals 14 or equals 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 7 is going to equal 14. I forgot to check my answer, so there's my checked answer. So same concept here on this one, same on this one. Dominic has a garden in the shape of a parallelogram. He says he can find the perimeter of his garden by adding the two sides and doubling the sum. Is he correct? So this is kind of what we just talked about. If I add this side in this side, that would give us 12, because 8 plus 4 equals 12. Are these sides going to be the same length? So can I just double this answer? The answer should be yes, because this side is 8 and this side is 4. So yeah, you can double those. So yes, he is correct because the perimeter is always double the sum of any two sides. Or yes, he is correct because opposite sides of a parallelogram are the same length. It's going to be this one because the perimeter may not always be double the sum of any two sides, because what if I have a shape that has 5 sides? Then I can't do that. But in a parallelogram, the opposite sides are the same length. Real quick, let's talk real quick about the area and perimeter and the difference. So perimeter is the distance around or number of square units used to cover. Remember, perimeter is the outside. It is the distance around. It is like a fence. Whereas the area is the number of square units to cover. That's why when we talk about area, we say square units. Let's do this one real quick, and this will be our last one that we do. So a puzzle figure has two sides that are 8 centimeters and two sides that are 5 centimeters. What is the perimeter of the puzzle figure? Whenever I get problems like this, I like to kind of draw my picture. So I don't know exactly what my picture looks like, but I do know it has 2 sides and 2 sides. So I know it has 4 sides. So I'm just going to draw a 4-sided figure, and it says 2 sides are 8. So this is going to be 8, this is going to be 8, and it has 2 sides that are 5. By drawing it, it just makes it a little easier for me to be able to figure out what my answer is. So I'm going to add up my 2 sides here. So 8 plus 5, which equals 13. And we already talked about earlier that these are the same and these are the same. So I can just double this. So I'm going to put plus 13 because, again, I know 8 plus 5 equals 13. We already solved that. So my answer is going to be 26. And when we're putting in our answer, we're going to put in 26, and it is just centimeters, not square centimeters. I hope this helps you guys today with your work. Have a great day.